In 1991, a professor at the CERN University in Switzerland actually created the first website using what's called HTML, and it was the first real introduction of a language that could create images that could be moved quickly across what was then becoming the internet. Before then, we had been using Usenet and a lot of the GE nets and everything, and we would use simple text formats back and forth. We might have some templates that we might throw up, but they were not of any quality whatsoever. And then, as I would say, that the CERN event of creating it in 1991 really didn't come out of academia until around 93, 94, which is when I remember first seeing HTML hit the internet, and all of us that were young users at the time were like, wow, this is cool stuff, we got to go figure it out. So, and you won't believe this, but Yahoo came out shortly thereafter, and they were a pretty darn good browser. We were like, wow, this is just amazing, you know? And so we thought, and we were all Amazon, not Amazon people, but Yahoo people. And we were like, you know, that was just our world. And then we started learning how to write HTML as poorly as we could, or as great as we could, but it was still very, very poor. It was very archaic, and you know, a lot of it was HTML hadn't grown up yet, so it took a long time for HTML to finally develop the CSSs, and then we started moving into the different HTML standards, and I think we're at HTML5 now. So there's a lot of new stuff in there that really didn't exist back in those days. However, this website that we're looking at right here was done in 1997, and to much acclaim, it won the Webby Award for, I think, either 97 or 98. And what it was trying to do is show a different approach to GUIs over the web, and how you would do menu selection in lieu of the Xerox model that IBM and Apple, that Microsoft and Apple stole. They were looking at something just completely off the map and different. So off they went, they did it, and they created this website. And you can see that you're using graphics more so than anything to manipulate and to move around and navigate through your website. Now, to somebody that's not seen this, you would initially go, wow, what the heck? I can't figure out where I am. But if we move into the belief that Kandinsky and a bunch of other Bauhaus and modern artists have come to believe, is that eventually in the 21st century we will move to a graphics language, and that graphic language will be what we communicate across the entire globe, or across the entire planet, because no longer do we need languages, we just need graphic representations. And graphics does tie very highly into the archetypal concept of art, which we have dealt with for many, many years. So all in all, I just wanted to show you what in 1997 these guys were thinking, and unfortunately I'm going to pick this as my best site, but I'll pick another one only because it's commercial enough and could be used in a business environment. So with that in mind, that's kind of the start of this discussion here.